All right, what's up, guys? Aaron from Great Lakes RC, and we got a new addition.
All right, so I picked up the Team Corrali Syncro4 8th scale buggy. This is the first Team Corrali vehicle that I have gotten, and the reason I got it is, number one, it's a very good price. I was able to get it for $339. That's off of HRP. They don't charge tax, and they had a $30 off coupon. So that's an incredible deal for an 8th scale buggy. And this one's like a hybrid. It's got some plastic parts and some metal parts. If you compare it directly to the Arrma Typhon 3S, they're almost the same price after you figure in tax and whatnot. So I haven't had any Corralis. I really wanted to try it. This is perfect. Price-wise too, all of that just means, yep, it was time to try a Corrali. There's been some really good unboxings already. Check out Do RC. He was the one that put up the video about this being $339. And then L to the WRC, I was actually talking with him recently. He got his already. He did a little unboxing on it. By the time I put this video out, he'll have driven his too. So he's a cool dude, veteran too, so check out his channel. I'm not gonna do a huge unboxing, just a few things, and then I'm going to compare it to my Typhon 6S. So don't know much about Corrali. This is my first one, but that looks like a Hobbywing ESC, and then this is probably a 3670 motor would be my guess. Maybe it's a 40 mil, I don't know. And then a 20 kilogram servo. So that's pretty good. I like that. We'll see how this goes. I do have an extra servo for my Futaba if I don't like this. But it's got the switch, so it's good for my son. I like how this looks. This reminds me, this kind of style reminds me a little bit. I had a Techno buggy. It was the EB 48.3, and it had this style. So it kind of reminds me of that look. Also, obviously, these look like Proline tires. I don't know how they're getting away with that, because it's a Proline tire. Let's see, what else does the box tell me? Box panels. So we got metal gears, we got ball bearings, we got plastic shocks, which could be fine, might not be fine, we'll find out. Plastic braces. Looks like some of the hinge pins are aluminum, some are plastic. And then we've got all steel drive shafts. So really good, especially when you compare it to Arrma stuff. All the Arrma stuff and the 3S line is plastic. Oh, I see right here they're showing that you can put this bracing system on top. So we'll see if it needs it. It's only 4S. Let's get it out of the box.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, yes.
I see the back of it.
All right,
It's a
let's
little bit stinky.
It does stink a little bit. Oh, there it is. And we got the orange, because I don't have very many RCs that are orange. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hang on, bud. Hang on.
So cool.
All right, why don't you take the plastic off? Yeah, there you go. Oh, wow. This looks really cool. Okay, so the shape is what reminded me of the Techno, but it's completely different. This orange, man, that looks really good. I really like that. Flexible wing. You know, these are composite shocks, but they're threaded, which is nice. It doesn't look bad at all. Nice aluminum chassis on the bottom. I'm sure this is 6061.
Let me feel the chassis. It's totally smooth.
Yeah. Now, do they have droop screws? Yes, that's nice. Okay, so that one's plastic.
Daddy.
Okay, so this one is aluminum here. That one looks plastic. That one's plastic. That one's aluminum. So that's good. Yeah, these tires for sure are like Proline tires. I don't know how they... I mean, the blocks and everything just looks like Proline. So they got the tethers. Every company's doing tethers now, or most of them, which is great. 2 clips. Let me take this off. Decent body.
Hey, Dada, look on it. There's lights.
Oh, that's just stickers, bud. All right.
Yeah, but
So this right here tells me this isn't completely sealed, that's okay. Now, I don't run the XT90s. I think I have an adapter for the EC5s. Oh, it does have a cat pack. That's nice. So first impressions of this car are really, really good. I mean, at $340, this is a very nice car. This servo saver as a spring and the adjustable collar, which I really like that. Arma used to do that, and then they took it away, and they just had the fixed spring. Fixed links everywhere, which, you know, it's a basher, so that's fine. I normally like them to be threaded so I can adjust it, but it looks like out the box it's pretty good as far as not needing any adjustment. It looks pretty straight up and down. And let's see if there's a little bit of toe out. Looks pretty straight up, so we'll see. Hang on, bud. If anything, I could just get the front ones if I want to adjust. Usually I run a little bit of positive toe out. Yeah, the bracing system that would go to tie this together, that might be needed, even though these are plastic. We'll see. That could be one upgrade that I could get. They got these plastic protectors for the shocks, which is good because it's an open buggy. And yeah, I'm impressed with what I see for my first Corrali. Definitely impressive. I want to see the size of this motor. 3 to 4S 725. So it looks like it's a, yeah, that looks like a 36 mil. 38 mil. Looks like it's a 38. Looks like it's a 3868. Looks like a 3868 motor. I didn't see that advertised anywhere what the motor size was. Let's see if I can find it. It says 4-pole 2150. It doesn't sell. Anyway, I think it's a 3868. At least that's what I measured. But I think that'll be just fine for this 4S application. I know there's a fixed motor mount, but that's aluminum right there, so that's cool. I know there's 3 positions on the motor mount. People are saying that the center diff, I think it was DoRC, said the center diff, his was leaking. Let me see. Oh, it's hard to see in there. Yeah, my center diff looks to be good. So I think my plan, I'm gonna run this completely bone stock, and then I'll make some changes as far as gearing. Based on a few videos that I've seen, it's kind of slow out of the box. But I mean, it's budget. They're aiming at the budget market. But boy, oh boy, this is a really nice looking RC. I'm very impressed. All right, Campbell, what do you like about this brand new buggy?
It's kind of like the ones that is like that one.
Oh yeah, the Typhon. We're like the Typhon. Yeah, we're gonna get the Typhon out to compare it.
And it is like has these up, and the Typhon doesn't have this style of it. It's only blue, and it's not upper. It's only like smooth a little bit, and it doesn't have this back part. It only has the wing of it on the back. It doesn't have this part, but it doesn't have these parts of it. Definitely. All these cool tires.
You like the tires too? Yeah, I like the tires
a
lot.
And the tires, and these tires don't have that much goodness because on the body of the stickers of it, it really looks cool with the stickers and the white. It's a muscle.
Nice. I like how they are showing me some option parts that fit. So obviously all the outdrives, they got some springs. We could change all the gearing to the CNC cut ones. So that's good. Manual for the ESC. We'll go over that in a minute. Apparently they gave me a lanyard. Don't know what for the transmitter. Okay.
Let's open the remote.
Yep. and then we got a manual for the transmitter. Let's get this open so we can see. Okay, wow.
That's so small.
Yeah, this is definitely a cheaper remote. Hang on, bud. Trigger feels okay. Foam wheel is okay. Looks like all we got is steering trim and steering dual rate, and then we got 50% or 100%. The throw on the trigger is extremely short. It's like it's reversed. They got too much throw on the brake and not enough throw on the trigger. So I don't know how I'm gonna like this. Again, I know this is budget oriented, so I understand that. I might be switching it over to the Futaba. But boy, it it just feels it just feels a little cheap. But again, I get it. The car is the main star of the show. All right, let's do some comparisons. Before I go too far, they are aiming at Arma on this one, but the SLT2 feels way better. The trigger is what's better on the SLT2. This trigger just, there's not enough. I can show you. See, the trigger's already stopped on the CT2. This one keeps going. And then let's go the reverse way. And that keeps going. So it's like they reversed it. Whatever they've got mechanism here, they need to flip it around. More throttle and less on the brake, because you want to have more of a throttle feel than a brake feel. All right, so that's my thing about the transmitter. I like the Arma transmitter better. All right, so these are actually Corrali tires. These are off of the, I can never remember, the Spark. These are Spark tires, so, but I mean, I could use these tires on here. These are a lot harder, real hard. These are a lot softer. Interesting, because these hooked up really well when we were out on the dirt, which I know these will too, but this compound is a lot harder compound. So as of right now, I like these tires a little bit better.
Daddy.
We could switch them too to try the different things. So it's a 1/8 scale buggy. I mean, it's the same length. The width is going to be a little bit narrower, but not by much, because I have this one widened. This has the Creighton hubs on it, but it's actually really close in width, which is cool. Comparing the bodies, that would be hilarious. Put the bodies on this. On the other one. I mean, they're similar bodies, right? You know, main difference, it's really the similar layout. The only difference is Arma puts their motor, speed control, and servo on the same side. Corrali puts your ESC on the opposite side. So that's going to make, and the servo box. So this battery tray, people complain about it. I obviously don't have any experience with it, but I can see two straps. The Arma system, this is like one of my favorite battery trays, because this strap goes all the way across the battery and really holds it in. So these are just two straps one way. I think people have put another strap going this way. So we'll just see how that goes. You know, no big deal. The difference between a 4S and a 6S really is your shock towers, you know, plastic. I upgraded to carbon fiber, but originally it comes with aluminum, and then you have all aluminum shocks compared to plastic shocks. So it's not a real, you know, apples to apples comparison, but size wise, this is a true 8th scale buggy, and at a very inexpensive price point, a $339 price point compared to, you know, in the 500s. So, all right, I think that's all I'm gonna do for this, you know, unboxing, and then we'll get out and drive it. And so either I'll cut to some driving, or we'll see you next time.
Hey, Daddy.